I don't know. Gosh, I can't imagine you guys don't know what's going on right now. But apparently, we live in hell. That's right. Don't go outside. Don't go anywhere. Don't go to a ball game. Don't go see a movie. I know movies are doing great right now. That's not... Quit it. You're going to lure people out into the open, and then terrible things are going to happen. Every city, there's so many people waiting to hit you in the head with a bat in cities that everybody's got a bat now, and people have to take turns. And yes, and it's all Joe Biden's fault. And yes, and we all live in an apocalyptic hellscape. What else? Apocalyptic hellscape. We also live in a banana republic, apparently. Apparently, Trump was arrested shoplifting at a banana republic. I'm not quite sure what this video is about. I got news for him. None of the suits will fit him. They're largely slim fit. I'm just saying. Don't ask me how I know that. Yeah. This is okay. This is an hour-long. This is 48-minute special. One of Glenn's little TV things, and apparently this dude jumps in at one point. So I might do a piece of that. I'm gonna have to jump in. Where does he bring him in? Yeah, because it's a big it's one of his big diatribe. There he is. That's where Mark Levin comes in to start. I guess help Glenn carry this fucking bucket of piss across the finish line.
The Capital Research Center has done amazing.
Living Room Pundits updated guide to Soros district attorneys. They're doing fantastic research. So why do we need you, Glenn?
Work.
Here we go. Let's get started, ladies and gentlemen. Glenn Beck. We're just gonna dive into this. This is a needle drop. I'm not gonna do a fucking 48-minute special of this asshole. But we watched Mark Levin's meltdown lately, and it's been epic. And getting him and Glenn in the same room, well, digitally, and watching that kind of that immovable idiocy, smashed together, all right.
Naming all of these radical prosecutors. The list is up at glennbeck.com.
Of course you're stealing their stuff or whatever. I just love the Banana Republic thing. These pants wouldn't even fit me. I was not stealing. I was fondling a woman in the changing room. I don't know. All right.
Don't do anything.
Oh, the Matt Taibbi interview is amazing. With whom, Penguin? With whom? Let CSL know, and maybe he can throw it into the Discord, and I can grab it there. We shall see.
Crazy. All you have to do is lead a campaign to have them recalled. Stand up in your own state.
That's all you have to do is just recall the DAs in your town based on what Glenn Beck tells you to, especially considering these are all in places that are largely Democrats. Oh, my goodness. Thank you. Oh, God. Thank you. Mr. Bojangles, Johnny Cash, and the Tennessee Three. Man. First day of spring break. Oh, wow. For this very tired teacher. Patricia, relax. Sit back and enjoy the cuckoo-ness. These people are melting down for a reason. You should enjoy it.
And community. Back with Mark Levin in a second.
What Trump told Mark Levin moments after his indication. Very heavy music. It feels very dramatic. I feel like this should feel more severe than it actually does instead of goofy.
Your dog's life is about to...
Oh, get the fuck out of here. The world's ending, everything's shit, but pets. The fuck out of here. You want your pets to be healthy since you're going to have to eat them soon in the apocalyptic hellscape afterworld.
Somebody who's been at the tip of the spear following the Russia...
fuck you and your Steve Bannon bullshit.
...hoax, the Obamagate, problems all from the beginning.
The Obamagate problems all from the beginning. You mean that there wasn't one?
This latest indictment against President Trump may be a point of no return for the Republic, and I can't...
Yeah, probably not. I mean, we're fucked. I mean, what? Why not just throw yourself out that window, Glenn? Besides the fact that it's not a real window and you just land on, I guess, some sandbags just over that All right.
think of anybody better to
I'm not suggesting anybody jump out a window, by the way. I'm just fucking around because of his bullshit.
ask other than the great one, Mark Levin. Happened to be having dinner with the president moments after the indictment was announced last week. Mark, thank you, sir.
Mark, apparently all the color drained out of your body when Trump said what he said. What was it?
How are you?
Glenn, how are you, my friend? I think we need to call me the great big one now. I'm about 25 pounds overweight.
The world's ending, but I had a great dinner with Trump. We ate so much fucking food. Oh my God, it was great. It was a nice restaurant, but he had him bring in fast food. It was kind of fucked.
But anyway,
only 25, I'm about 60. So anyway.
Anyways, we're all getting fat or whatever. You got to fatten up for the end of the world, you know? It's a cookbook. It's a cookbook.
Mark, first of all, let's start with the dinner.
Let's start with why both of you are. What is this hand gesture? What kind of is this? The new white supremacist bullshit, or is this some sort of like the Scree Masons? What kind of what? Look at them both. Is this just that can't be an accident? Or I mean, it could be. They're just both dough-headed fucks, and so Glenn just immediately does this.
How did that go? What was his
Isn't that weird? And anybody else? Isn't that fucked up? What are they doing?
mood? What was he
Maybe they just put this is like a chat GPT thing. It's one of those sites. They just put their head on these like corporate bodies.
thinking?
Well, you know, I interviewed him for a couple hours for the Fox show, and he asked me to stay for dinner, which would be in a few hours. I said, great. So I took off to take a drive. About a half hour later, I hear that he's going to be indicted.
Way to be on top of the news, fuckhead.
And I called back to Mar-a-Lago to his people, and I say, you sure?
I said, is this Mar-a-Lago? And they went, quit doing that. Key Largo and Mar-a-Lago are different places. Click.
You want me to come back? He said, no, he wants you to come back. And it was
and bring tissue.
honor. I sat at the table with him and the First Lady and a couple other people there.
Yeah, nobodies. I mean, honestly, I don't speak Russian, so I never caught their names.
And he's remarkable. I wouldn't be able to eat. Would you, Glenn? He
No.
was eating. He was.
Okay, first of all, both of you fuckers would be able to eat. There's nothing has ever stopped either one of you from eating.
Was pleasant. He's a tremendous host, as you no doubt know.
Yes. Way to be, by the way, can we just like draw attention to the total lack of just journalistic distance in any of this talk? For all the fucking like Rachel Maddow is a robot for the Democratic Party, these motherfuckers were like, and if you haven't, you know, if your shrimp, my shrimp fork was a bit dirty, and he let me use his, even though he was holding it, he spoon fed me my well, I don't know if it was crudité. Dr. Oz wasn't there to point it out, but
he said, "You believe this stuff?" I said, "I don't," and
and then I was in.
It was just weird because
yes, dinner with Trump would be weird.
he was like a normal guy.
He's never been like a normal guy. And by the way, that's how you know things are going badly. If he's acting normal, something's fucked up.
As pleasant as could be, as nice as could be, but you could also see he just would shake his head about how ridiculous this whole thing, and by weird.
Yeah, just in the middle of eating, just yeah. It was a great meal, especially the parts where he was like, where he was getting like, we call it brag Tourette's.
I don't mean him. I mean, what's happening is just so bizarre.
It is.
And so he was great.
I've said for years that there's going to come a time when you don't recognize your country, and I think that happened last year.
Jesus Christ. You said that during Obama, you fuck. And everybody was like, you mean because there's a black guy running it? And you're like, no. It's the socialism, fuckity stuff.
And last year I said, no. It's going to be as different in a year from now. And here we are. And Mark, I think we're a banana republic.
Really? You're not just saying that because you had a graphic made up, you dipshit?
We're in a tyranny. It's just.
Yeah, all right, fight it out, guys. Leg wrestle. Is it a tyranny or a banana republic? Because you can't have both. A banana republic, first of all, in a tyranny, there is never fruit. By the way, this is these are serious issues, and these are inserious men. So if you're offended because I'm not taking any of their bullshit seriously, don't be.
It's a question of what degree of tyranny now.
Oh my goodness. Who did the thing with the, look at you, lovely person, giving me hold on, a super chat. I can't see it right now because it's hidden behind something. There it is. Cynthia, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, bless you. Check on crimes by Justice Thomas over the last 20 or so years, not reporting gifts worth millions. Ooh. That sounds fun.
And we have to try and claw our way back. I used to talk about us at the precipice looking into the abyss. We're in the abyss.
Yeah.
Are we in an abyss or a tyranny or a banana republic of the abyss? I like the movie The Abyss. What the fuck is this?
And the question is whether we can claw our way out.
You can't claw your way out of an abyss. An abyss is forever. I mean, that's a never-ending hole. You're just, yeah. Just saying. No.
Cross the ideological Rubicon in the.
Oh my God. Stop with the analogies and just talk about the fucking charges. It's a tyrannical banana republic in an abyss that we had to cross the Rubicon to get to. Shut the fuck up. He's a petty criminal. If Joe Biden was being charged, every single one of these fuckers would go, finally, America has a true justice system.
Indictment of Trump. It's a non-case. I mean, I don't think people want to keep hearing about the case. There is no.
No, nobody wants to hear about it. I don't want to hear about it. We don't want to hear about it. Please keep talking about it. And by the way, the reason they don't want to hear about it is, quite frankly, if I may, largely because you don't like the reality of it. Okay, we on still? I'm just sorry. I'm checking my stations to make sure we dropped off. So I was fixing that. Okay, we're good. Oops. Oh, I see. Something did happen. What's happening? Hold on one second. Hey, there we go. Sorry, we're back. I had to log in again and reestablish connection with Facebook. Hopefully we're good. Facebook, welcome back to the show. Sorry if if you're just joining because you weren't on there. I don't know why. There's a lot of weirdness going on. I'm being attacked. It's the deep state establishment conspiracy trying to stop me, and a big downplayed the algorithm. I'm being Aldo Novid. And if you don't subscribe right now, my channel will be flushed down the digital toilet forever and ever, and it's up to you. Is the guilt working? Works for everyone else. All right, where were we? Oh yes, these two jackasses. I've got maybe a minute left in me of these dickheads.
Case. There is no law. There is no
case. There is no law. There are no judges. There are no lawyers. There's no cells. There's no nothing.
Justification for any of this. Or, by the way, Atlanta or Washington either, as far as I'm concerned. These are all preposterous attempts to go after him over documents and things of that sort.
Yeah, it's preposterous to go after him for these kind of things when we've assumed for the longest time that everybody else was criminal, and we wanted Hillary Clinton locked up. If they had pressed charges, none of these motherfuckers would have said, this is the end of our republic. Look, she could run in a couple of years again, even if she lost, she could run again and win. And you can't attack your political opponents. I think any of these people would be saying any of this shit if it was Biden or Hunter Biden or Hillary Clinton or fucking Bill Clinton or anybody else getting charged. Any of it. Like, you think they would all take it as an absolute win. This would be reassuring to them that this is ultimately a sign that we've turned a corner for justice in the country. Every fucking one of them.